please hit that subscribe button. Hey everybody, better suited to win the Stanley Cup this season. If you are new to the channel, Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins.
Locked on and he scored! And we're live. Hey everybody, so after taking a day off, it is time to continue my favorite series as we come towards the close of this series, winding down the Pacific Division. And today we are going to be talking about my favorite players by position on the Vegas Golden Knights. Now before I begin, I just ask that you please hit that subscribe button if you are new, and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, as it really helps the channel a lot. But let's get into it here, looking at my favorite players on the Vegas Golden Knights, starting at left wing, where we have Max Pacioretty. I love Max Pacioretty. I've always really liked and respected Max Pacioretty as a player. Obviously, when he played for Montreal, he was the enemy because I'm a Bruins fan, but Pacioretty's always a guy I've liked. He's always been a very good goal scorer, and another 30-goal season this year with Vegas. So yeah, Pacioretty's a great player, really good goal scorer, brings a lot to the table in different facets of the game, and a really fun guy to watch, and I can't wait to see what he does in the playoffs this year. At center, we have Paul Stastny. Paul Stastny, I think, is one of the more underrated forwards of the past decade or so in the NHL. He's had an absolutely outstanding career. People do not realize how good Paul Stastny is, and he had a very good year with Vegas this year, and hopefully that continues. And just a really underrated player that I think deserves a lot more attention than he gets, as the kind of top six center that he is, and someone that I really enjoy watching. At right wing, we've got Ryan Reeves, one of my favorite guys in the entire league. Not only is he a fighter, which I love because I love fighters, but he is one of the most fun personalities in the NHL right now. He's such a funny guy. He's plays pranks and is just really goofy off the ice. Good storytellers, tells lots of jokes as well. Like really funny, awesome guy. I would love to hang out with Ryan Reeves. He would be a guy that I would love to hang out with. And then on top of that, on the ice, he's the toughest guy left in the NHL. I think he's the best fighter in the league. I don't think anyone else, there are some guys that could probably throw with him, but I don't think there's anybody better or tougher than Ryan Reeves in the league. He is really a throwback tough guy, and he's an absolute fan favorite in Vegas. He's a fan favorite for me as well, and I'm a huge fan of Ryan Reeves. On defense, we've got my first favorite defenseman is Deryk Engelland. I have loved Deryk Engelland his entire career. Big, tough, physical, defensive defenseman who did nothing but work his ass off to get to the NHL. I remember when he came up with Pittsburgh, he was pretty much a pure fighter as a bottom pair D-man. And I remember when he knocked out Colton Orr, and that was just, Colton Orr was one of the toughest guys in the league for so many years. And Engelland comes up with Pittsburgh and just KOs him. It was something to see. And Engelland's been a very tough defenseman. He doesn't really fight much anymore. Certainly not like he used to when he first came into the league, but he's a veteran, incredible leader. I've been saying since Vegas was made a team, I've been saying that Deryk Engelland should have been the captain of this team. He's just an awesome guy and an awesome player. Depth defenseman for sure, but had a pretty good NHL career, to say the least, over the past decade or so. And it's certainly coming to an end soon, but I will always love Deryk Engelland. My number 2 defenseman is Shea Theodore. I'm a big fan of Shea Theodore. I loved him when he was in Anaheim. I think Vegas going out and trading for him was a spectacular move on their part. I think he's, as far as up-and-coming offensive defensemen go, I think Shea Theodore has a lot to give for the Vegas Golden Knights, and somebody who's going to become, he's already a top 4 defenseman for them, but I think he's going to become a top pair guy for Vegas. And I've been a big fan of his for a long time, and I can't wait to see, he's still young. I cannot wait to see where his career goes from here. And finally brings us to goaltenders. And I'll tell you, this was so difficult. I almost wanted to put both goaltenders because between Marc-Andre Fleury and Robin Lehner, those are literally two of my favorite goaltenders in the entire league. So having to only pick one really sucks. But I got to keep it, keep the series uniform and only pick one. So I have to go with Robin Lehner. Robin Lehner over the past couple of seasons has become one of absolutely favorite players and goaltenders, favorite anything in the entire NHL. I love Robin Lehner. I'm a huge fan of his. I'm a huge fan of his story and just all the things he's overcome to get to this level of being a highly, what am I trying to say? An incredibly good NHL goaltender. And I love Fleury too. Don't get me wrong. Marc-Andre Fleury is one of my favorite goaltenders of the past 15 years in the NHL. But Robin Lehner, over the past couple of years, has become one of my absolute favorites. So I have to go with him. And choosing between those two was not fun. But there you have it, guys. Those are my favorite players by position on the Vegas Golden Knights. At left wing, we have Max Pacioretty. At center, Paul Stastny. At right wing, Ryan Reeves. On defense, Derek Englund and Shea Theodore. And in goal, Robin Lehner. So that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon and merchandise store are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys soon.